Hi, everyone. Welcome to our market update. My name is Vinnie. This guy over here,
David Wright. Thanks for letting us into your laptop, computer, iPad, home,
device.
your safe space.
While we're talking, while we're going, you'll see the clicker below has updated numbers as of today. Not a lot of change to it. Yes, active properties have trickled down a tad bit. Nothing drastic right now. I mean, we've finished the summer months, or we're finishing, I guess, the summer months. Usually we see less properties on the market. This winter season is going to be very interesting to see how much of a cool down happens with basically rates going up.
Are you anticipating a cold winter, Vinny?
When it comes to real estate market?
Oh, I thought you were talking about temperature-wise. My mistake.
In San Diego, I never think it's going to be a cold winter. Maybe get some rain. I don't know.
You know, as long as you're here, it's actually pretty cool in the winter.
Exactly.
Yes.
Winter is coming. All right. What are we looking forward to this week when it comes to
this week, if you're watching our show, you're always wondering, like, what are me and Vinny doing? We're trying to get you the best data so you can make good decisions. And this week, like, all you hear in the news is home prices are falling. The housing market's crashing. Well, this week we have Case-Shiller year-over-year sales and appreciation tomorrow, which is actually huge. That's going to let you know what's gone on this whole year. And if the housing market's completely dived and gone down the toilet, which I'm guessing is going to tell us it hasn't. And then the rest of the week, we have a lot of other interesting data that's coming out that's going to tell you about how the economy is doing, what to expect. And last week, we also had a big meeting where Jerome Powell came out and said, hey, I'm staying the course, raising rates, even in September again. And if things tank, things tank. And so if we get a recession, that's the way it is. So it's pretty much setting us up just so people know now that things are going to keep increasing as far as the rates concerned with the Fed. Now, does that mean that mortgage rates are going to constantly keep going up? No. Usually when the Fed increases rates, mortgage rates go down. But when the Fed came out and said, hey, we're going to tank the economy if we have to get inflation under control, that's not what the mortgage market likes either. So we actually experienced rates go up from last week till now. And it was actually a substantial amount. I'd probably say close to 50 basis points. Like a lot of things like the prior week were down at 5 1/8, 5 1/4. And now you've jumped all the way back up to almost 5.875. That's a big jump in a short period of time. So prepare for a volatile week of information this week and just be prepared. If you're under contract, if your lender's not paying attention to the data going out each day, that's a problem to you because Tuesday is a big day with home prices. Wednesday is payroll. Thursday is jobless claims. And Friday, unemployment rate. So those are your key ones. And that's a huge thing for this week. So sorry to drag that out, Vinny, but
no. For people watching, right? I mean, the flow of rates change on a daily, hourly basis, right? Minute by minute. So for people watching, and to ask you a question, David, how big of a jump and how far of a jump can it go, or have you seen it go over the last couple of weeks, where it goes up percentage point?
Huge. Like I've seen rates jump, almost 0.75 in a day, depending on the data. That's a lot. So to make it simple, like in layman's terms, if example, the rate was 5.25 and then data came out that the mortgage market did not like, the rate could jump to 6 very quickly.
Oh, wow.
0.75 higher. And you have to remember, if you're under contract for a house, you have a limited time frame and a limited window to get everything done. So that's why this economic calendar is so important to you, because if your lender is not watching it, you're probably going to get stuck with whatever you get stuck with. Not a good place to be. Nobody likes to go, hey, here's your choice. No choice.
Yeah, the unknown of knowing truly what your rate's going to be is something it's very difficult for a lot of people buying a property, right? You talk to one lender and they're telling you, oh, I can give you this rate. Then you talk to another lender, I can give you this rate. Right? Yet that's the rate of the time. Now there are programs where you can basically lock in the rate before you get under contract. That was
Wait a
something
minute.
that, huh?
We did. Let's go. Wait a minute. There we go. Wait a minute, Vinny. This guy over here is a great idea. If you watch mine and Vinny's shows, you would notice that we talked about this, about a month ago, Vinny? And now you can lock the rate while you're shopping.
Yeah.
Kind of unheard of times. Uncharted territories, kind of like when Columbus sailed across the sea.
Yeah, if you watch our market update, I mean, just even 6 months ago, I would say, 99% of the time you can't lock in the rate before you get under contract. Now there's opportunities. I mean, there's always opportunities and things are changing. So if you're watching this today, right, of August 29th, 2022, right? Yeah, we're gonna have update stuff. But if you're watching this August 29th, 2025, the information might be a little bit off. I mean, there might be different loan programs that are going about. So reach out to myself or David, and we can give you kind of better advice of updated information of kind of what's going on right now. And that's our information below right there. That brings us to the next point, the chance to win some money. I know David loves doing it because he always gets 100% correctly. This is the first question. How much did the least expensive detached property sell in Oceanside so far this year? This was a trick question, a little bit trick question. What's your guess, David, for this one? Oceanside, detached.
Oceanside, detached, SFR?
Just detached.
3.25.
So it's 340.
Woo!
It's detached, basically kind of condo. It's in a community, but it's detached. So that's why a little bit trickery.
That was, you know what? You and your trick questions, man. That was totally inappropriate.
A little trickery. Okay, now I'm going to go the other direction. Okay, going the other direction. All right. How much did the most expensive detached property sell in La Jolla so far this year? This is David's bread and butter. And you know what? This was an answer that we already done to give everyone a clue. We've done this one before already. So if you watched us just a couple months back, the number hasn't changed. What's your guess?
Am I guessing again?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just going to go 23 mil, even though I know a property right now that's at 40 mil, but I'm not allowed to discuss terms on that.
All right. So
that's confidential.
23 million is David's answer. What's your answer? The only way you're going to know, I guess you watch next week, or you could text for your chance to win. Any last words of wisdom you want to throw out there, David?
You know, teach your kids to exercise young. Starts good habits. Right, big girl? Jump up. Oh, no.
Exactly. Sometimes, you can teach people how to do things, but sometimes they need the extra push to actually do it on their own. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, please share, and reach out if you have any sort of questions.
And remember...